there's a number of issues. One is I don't think I've seen a side as flat. We were dreadful early on. I was looking for someone to say, no, they're right. And one player said, no, we're right. This is before the game. I just had this overwhelming feeling when you look and you see, and I've been in the game for long enough to know that I was talking to blokes who were wanting to, but had something was missing. And I don't say that turned around at half time. What turned around was this luck or bad or fairness that we keep hearing about with the interchange. It slaughtered them. It slaughtered Essendon. You can't, and you're not going to win a lot of games. We probably had our warmest day for 2 months, maybe more. And their third player was not only injured, but constantly replaced with an injured player. You know, I'm not here to stick up for Jimmy Hurd or anyone like that, but clearly they had 2 or 3 players that were coming on and off who were battling to stay out there. And when you've got that and you start to get a bit of momentum and you start to get a bit of confidence and you start to get out of your rut, then we start to score and then they chase us. But full credit to Essendon, they took the game on. They have got a different game structure totally from their first encounter. And we looked at it all week and nodded and did all the things that you're supposed to do as a player and took no notice of it until we got angry at half time. Maybe the players got angry with themselves.
So you're suggesting that we would have won that game if not for...
Well, I'm not saying we wouldn't have won the game. All I'm saying is that the blowout margin is unfair on Essendon. But fairness is supposed to be one of those things that while we introduced this madness of the 22nd player. That's got, today was a clear illustration of the ramifications of not having perhaps more interchange players. I've been pushing this for 20 years. That you can't have 18 players out there and have subjected to 2 interchanges, then it becomes 3, then it becomes 4, then it goes back to 3. You know, and again, I don't want to harp totally on it, but it really that just doesn't. I just don't think we're helping each other with that.
It wouldn't have been fairer last year, but you're suggesting that why don't we have 4 in a sub instead of 3 in a sub?
Well, you'd have
5 in a sub.
Yeah, well, that's probably closer to it.
Yeah.
Basketball's 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Is it as demanding as football? Probably the basketballs will say it is, but it's not.
Mick, you said earlier in the year that this came up and you said you were gathering evidence and mounting a case to present to the league. Are you still...
No, well, I can't do that because I'm a mere coach. I say that, and this is not being facetious. It's got to be the science division that.
Yeah, that's what you said.
So when the science division of each club no doubt formulate what's transpired, then something will probably be looked at and addressed. One would suspect, but. I just think it was pretty tough on Essendon. Delighted that we're able to get back in the game. I think we had, as I say, I think it was nearly a 100-point turnaround, I think.
104.
Does that make it a great game? It probably will statistically. It probably will in the record books. But being there on the day, reality-wise, they couldn't get away from the fact that 2 of their running players, one a ball-getting player and one a running player, was no longer available, and a couple of others were struggling with that 3rd place. So, no, I don't want to rob our players of it, but we're assisted by the injuries.
What pleased you about today?
The half-time meeting, we're able to generate a little bit of thought process in the way we're playing and try to be a little bit more programmed to what we do best. And I thought our press in the 3rd quarter early was very good. That kept the ball in our front end. We kicked 1 goal, 3 from 11 entrances, which is not fantastic. But what it signified was, hello, we've woken up and we're starting to play the football we needed to play.
this is presumably it's company to Cloak was reasonably well held by Ryder for a lot of the day, and it was your small forwards day, or the contribution of Cracker and Fasolo particularly, who sort of kept you in it for return.
Probably. We don't channel everything through to Trav, but there's a fair bit goes through him, and it was fairly predictable that they had to use Ryder back there, and I've seen him play there before very, very successfully. He's a very strong player and he's quick, so he no doubt fits the bill for that sort of player. But I'll still maintain that sides that have the ability to kick goals from, you have less talls than you do mediums anyway on the ground. I think we had 12 goal kickers, was that one? 12 goal kickers, of which 3 come from Trav and 2 from Dazza. So the rest come from mediums. And that's roughly what you expect is in our side anyway, is to, I think we've had 28 goal kickers for the year and we've spread them around fairly well.
Any more guys?
So that flatness that you were talking about, is that just a product of sort of where you are?
No, it's a product of being human. If we're all robots, how much easier would it be for coaching?
Is that it, folks?